Hey guys, it's Nicole here, and today I'm going to be doing a mini Frankenplan, and this one is going to be an all-in-one type of mini planner to track stuff while you're on the go. And this is actually how I do my mini planner, but I decided to take it apart and show you guys just to give you an idea of whether if you're stuck on what you want to do in your mini, because I don't like carrying that bulky one around with me. It takes too much space in my purse. Plus, yeah, I don't need all those dates ahead of time either. So, first things first, you can always pick your covers. Obviously, you do that with any other planner you have, and then your discs. And these are the colors I decided to choose because, I mean, these are the only mini metal ones I have, to be honest. And this is one of my newer covers, but I like this more than my other ones. I will show you the other ones I have. These are the covers I have. Let me tell you what you guys can do to get cheap covers. You can always go to that Facebook planner group, but I actually got these for cheaper than what those people are selling on there, because obviously shipping isn't included, and even then it's a little bit cheaper because I buy these off of old planners in clearance. This one, it was priced about $10 bucks, maybe $9, maybe somewhere in the middle of that. I bought this in October, September, right when I started planning, and it was an extra 50% off in the clearance section at Joann's. This one, I found it at Tuesday morning. It was only $5.99 when it's normally, oh gosh, $19.99. And then this one was clearanced in, actually these two I found together were clearanced at Michael's. They were put in the regular priced planner section, and I was like, I've never seen these before, so I double checked and scanned them in the price check, and they were in fact only $3, I believe. So those are the things that you can do to get cheap supplies to Frankenplan. So of course we've got to put the discs on, and this is how I put on discs if you guys ever are curious. So push to one side, and then it naturally kind of goes in like that. And this tends to not damage your paper or cover. Okay. And then we could still put this on too. See, whenever you do that, you can see it's bending, but when you go like this, it's more of a natural force instead of a forced force. Like that. And you're probably like, well, what is next? And that's always the hardest part, is starting and figuring out where you want to go with your idea. The first thing I have is a folder. I keep all of my folders and dividers in separate, well, I guess Frankenplan books. I mean, they're not really, but those are my dividers, and these are all of my folders. And I usually have one because I put my receipts and coupons in it. So coupons will be on one side, receipts will be on the other. And I will just go through and pick one. But if you do need more space for that, I'd advise putting one more in. Ooh, and this is hard because these do try to rip because of how thick. Okay, so I went with the Trendsetter one. I actually bought this in my Facebook planner group too from someone, but you gotta be careful because some of these were already bent like that, sadly. So just be advised. And this one is going to go in the very front, so I could just quickly open my planner and stick that receipt in quickly. Perfect. And let me grab my receipts and show you. What I like to do is I like to paper clip them together like this. And I'll show you my Joann's coupons. These are the other ones. And I like to use the magnetic ones because, well, I'll show you. Here's my nifty, what's it called? Case, I guess, of, well, I have pen holders as well as bookmarks and dividers. So I guess we could use this first and compare. So these are very pretty, but I honestly cannot use them because look, they easily slip off the coupons, and I mean, their whole reason is to keep it together, so that's why I don't use these types of bookmarks. These ones would be too bulky. I mean, they're not even for that purpose anyway. But it would be too bulky for a thin planner if you want that. But then let me grab these. I actually bought these in clearance too from a Michael's. Let's use this one. So this one is going to hold it perfectly because the magnets keep it locked in place. Oh yeah, that's way better. Also, why is it slipping a little? So I guess you might want to separate these two. I probably should anyway, because they're for different dates and different types. So yeah, perfect. 3 will work. I could grab another one. Oh, I missed one. It's fine. And then one more. Easy. Look, we can easily slip it in there too without having to take the whole thing apart. And I like to put my coupons in the back, so putting the receipts in will be more accessible. In the front, you just open it and there it is. And then the next part will be the calendar for it. And I already showed you a video of my cactus one, and I'm gonna use just that. Here it is. It's so cute. If you haven't seen this video, you guys should, as well as sub, just saying. But what I normally do is we'll keep important dates in here, like my work. Since I don't have a set work schedule, I like to put it in here whenever I'm on the go, and it's always changing, so it's good to have one of these. And I didn't this month, sadly, but there's still time to do that. And I don't use a dashboard for this because it has this little tab anyway. But next we will be using a dashboard. And I showed you guys my book that has the dashboards in it. I only have a select few because, like I said, I just started to plan. So we have this smaller one. You're gonna want to use a smaller one for this one because you'll see in a minute. But there's this crafty one, and then this socialite one. But I want to go with the crafty one for now. We'll keep this out here. So carefully putting these on. I mean, these are harder to break or bend than either paper or the cover. but still I like being extra careful with my planner stuff. And then, not to mention, I also have a book filled with fill paper. And what I'm going to fill is this. Yes, it's an hourly sheet. Because another reason why I don't like the normal mini layout is because I like to have a set schedule of when I'm doing what and not just having it jot down in cute little places. Don't get me wrong, that can be fun, but it doesn't help for the actual purpose of planning. And what I normally do is the night before, I'll look in my catch-all planner and jot everything down that I plan on doing by the hour. I can also have what I want to get done that day too and check it off and write down what I didn't accomplish and what I can do later. And not to mention, this is perfect because it has a brain dump part too. So if you're out and about and not sure what is in your catch-all, you could just write everything you have to do down, or what you think you have to do. So that is going to be the to-do part of the planner. We have to get another dashboard out because the next part is the budget one. And I want to get one of these out. The dashboard with the middle divider. I like this one, but I don't know. It's been a while since I used the Miss Maker dashboards. That's why I'm choosing this one. So you're gonna wanna not have the dashboards have the same divider. Otherwise, you won't be able to quickly get to what you're looking for. See, they see me wrong. This one's so cute. They have the sticker of that in the Miss Maker sticker book. But from the mini extension pack, or is it expansion? I think it's extension. You'll see it has 6 months in it. I completely ignore this page because there's already one in my big one, and I could just write it down in notes if I deposited money in my savings, but I normally do that at home anyway, so that part is kind of useless. But I'll take the rest of the guts out because it has the bill pay page, and that is perfect because sometimes, this has happened to me several times, you kind of forget about your bill coming up even though it's right in your planner, but you don't look at your planner all day and then it's passed and then you have to pay the fine. And then, not to mention, you can also track your expenses on the go. So you have your receipt folder and you could quickly pull that out while you're in the car before you leave, jot down the amounts, and then be on your merry way. And this also helps if you have the classic budget planner like I do, so I could just quickly transfer the information. Oh, what am I doing? That's not going back in there. And luckily with this extension pack, it has a lot of expense tracking. Like, look how many pages. Jeez, I could probably use this for next month's too. But we are not done yet because there's one more important part I think you guys should track. But of course, first is the divider. And I think I just want to keep using the Miss Maker products. carefully put these on. Great. But like I was saying, next is going to be the very last important thing, which is the either fitness or wellness. I decided to go with a wellness one, not only because it's the newer one and it's undated, but it's also because I'm not working out right now. I'm not trying to lose weight. I don't like counting calories, and most of that stuff is about counting calories and writing down what you ate. I really don't care. I mean, I plan on working out eventually, but it's not to lose weight, it's to be toned and gain muscle. So you're actually gonna be gaining weights. So that's not gonna be any of use for me, but for you guys, you could just stick the fitness one in here and it will work out just the same. So I could probably do a flip through of this if you guys want. I haven't looked to see if there was any, and I haven't even really flipped through this. I just opened up the plastic parts, but it has this type of layout in it if you're curious. Ooh, this dashboard is so pretty too, but I already have one. I don't really need it. I just need the guts. Oh, this is cute too. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted by its beauty. Normally you can the sucky part is it has this on it, but it's fine. We could just still take it out like that. Let's see. Oh wow. So I would honestly take out 4 weeks because that's how much is in the month. Or if you just want 1 week, that's fine too. But it looks like we have 3 for now. So 1 more. Perfect. Luckily, I think they give you about 5 for each month because, you know, this is a undated one, so they can't really guess what month you're gonna use and when and for what divider. So this will be fine for now, and I could probably even stick this on this side too, or decorate this side with something else other than maybe a divider. Look cute with it on this side and cut this up. We'll see. We'll see. But as of right now, we'll just use these guts. And this is not only better, but because it's not all about losing weight, but it has these little boxes which you can write something positive and memorable. When you look back on it, that will make you happy. So there's that, and I will normally, I'm trying to think, I'll normally have enough paper for it to be for the full month, so I don't constantly have to load paper in and focus on my mini because my other planners are my main focus. And did I say this is my last one? Because I actually lied, this isn't. There's one important page that I totally forgot about, but luckily I didn't, at least until after the recording was over. That would have been bad. But I picked one of these dividers out that have the dashboards with this divider towards the very back, because I'm just flowing with the pattern. And if I have any other more stuff, I'm gonna keep using that because this is just, look how quick. and then easy. So it's not going to be confusing. I guess after this one, you could probably go in reverse and go back to that one bookmark. But this is how I like to do it. And since I just said I like keeping all the guts in for the whole month, I'm going to put fill paper in case something happens or a list needs to be done. So I will pick the checklist, one of those, one of the plain lines, one of the grid ones, and one of the, what's the other one? Grid and dot. I think this is a grid and this is the dot. So I will do that, and I will normally put 4 about of each so I have enough. So 4 of the checklist ones, especially when I'm at work, because my boss leaves me lists to do, and I could, because that paper gets sloppy, so I could just write it down on a cleaner piece of paper so I know what's going on. I want to use this dot paper for, again, 2, 3, perfect. I could, ooh, the screwed one. I love the mini note paper from the Healthy Hero. It's so pretty. Next, I'm gonna do the Healthy Hero again for the grid. And then the next one, this is my favorite lined one. It came in one of the mini accessory packs. It was part of the second to last newly released line. And it only comes in that pack. But I love it so much. And then I want to add one more thing. This paper too, just in case. I mean, I don't really know what I'd use, what I'd write down in this type that I wouldn't write down in the full-sized paper, but you never know. You always gotta be prepared. And one last thing, you guys, I swear this is the last thing before we close up, is a tracker that you can put in the front to easily jot down your stuff. It doesn't, I mean, you could put it in the wellness part right here, but I think it'd be cute if it went in the very front. And that is the Frankenplan of my mini. What other accessories you can add on would be this band, because these will tend to open up and other stuff will end up getting in my planner, like my keys or gum that will mess it up, just like inside here. So, and the reason why it's making that bump is because of the way I folded the coupons. So as long as you don't fold your coupons weird, it'll be a little bit thinner. You can also put in the pen holders, like right here. I just saw someone put it on the side like this. I thought you're supposed to put it in like this. I'm something else, you guys. But you can do one of those, and I think I actually am gonna do one of those. I think I'm actually going to use my Daydreamer one. I found this at the clearance department in Joann's in Indiana. And that was a great find. I was not expecting to find that. But we could put this is a good spot for it, and it bends too. So I won't have to keep digging through my purse to find the pen. It'll just be attached to my planner, because that's normally when I use my pen. Okay, good. And it can easily bend like that. Do whatever. And these do come off too, like this. I ripped this off one of my older ones, and what I think you can do is just put adhesive tape on the back and it'll stick on again. I'm not gonna do that right now because I don't want it to stick to this paper and get it messed up, because it's not this laminator type texture. And we gotta put the pen, top it off. Right here. Oof. Perfect. Can go right here on the side. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you really enjoyed this video and want to see more, please sub and hit that notification button. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this first Frankenplan with me. That's all there is to it. I'll see you next video, guys. Bye.